And then he started telling me family stories, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I said to him, finally, I said to him, does your wife know you're here? He says, of course she does. He says, I wouldn't have come without telling Flo. Because I didn't know when he was going to go home, you know. I was kind of worried.
I don't know how to stop this. Pause. Stop. Stop the Dane. Now, that was my grandfather? Or my
Great-grandfather.
Wait, now say again, who's this about?
This is Florence's grandfather. Florence Maggio's grandfather.
And what's his name?
Jack the Dane is that. That's all we knew him as. Jack the Dane. And before Steve and Florence got married, they came up to Naugatuck. And she wanted to find her grandfather. So my father set about finding him, and he did find him on Church Street, above where they had rooms above this bakery. And so Florence and Steve and Papa went to his place, and he was there, and he did talk to them. He was so nice, but he didn't want to come to the house. No, he would not come to the house.
I never did read him.
No, I never did either. But he was very happy that Steve was a relative of Papa's. That much I do remember. And I know that Florence asked him would he come to the wedding, and he said no, that he didn't leave town. So after that, he used to go up to the store and sit and warm up around the pot-bellied stove.
Oh, so he came out of his house.
Yeah.
Oh, he would go out of the house, but he wouldn't go into anybody else's house. So he didn't have a house, he had a room, you know, and somebody would go in, and there were like 20 or 30 rooms there, because Frida Brunson had 40. And somebody would clean the place, you know, give it a lick and a promise. But
Was he a well-known guy around here?
not really. I don't think he was. My father found him through the chief of police, and who used to come into the store every day.
And how did he end up in Naugatuck?
We never did find out. No, but Florence did find out that he did move here. From where, I can't tell you. From New Jersey? I don't know. He was Danish, that's why they called him Jack the Dane.
Because her father's name was William.
Was William?
William Deering was her father.
Well, we don't know what Jack's last name was. They always referred to him
He was
as...
an alcoholic.
Yes, he was, absolutely. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No,
That's why he wouldn't go into anybody's house or anywhere, you know. Yes, he was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I don't know how he made a living, to be honest with you.
He was a tinsmith, but how? Because supposedly he died from blood poisoning from cut with a contaminated tin or something.
That's
He could have
possible.
died from
And
cirrhosis of the liver.
well, he could have, but they used to work with tin in those days. That would have to go back 80 years ago, 70, 80 years ago when he worked on that stuff. But he was. I know he was an alcoholic. As I say, I didn't want to say anything.
Do you have any special memories of Uncle Steve, who was her father and my godfather, and my uncle?
Well, the one special one was when they came to look for Florence's grandfather, and when he came to take me out to eat in New York when I was there alone. He didn't want me to feel lonely.
You were in New York